So, there are many of you guys struggling with this new paradigm being established this year in stocks, so that means you need to change your portfolio right now. In sports, you can't just trot out the same players if the rules and conditions have changed, and stocks are no different. Now, do you need to change your whole roster? Well, some of you may if this year was a disaster, but even the reigning champs make changes to get better, so these are the changes you need to make to get the most out of your portfolio right now for 2024. But make sure you like the video if you like the truth without the hype. So there are 5 changes you need to make to your portfolio right now, and even if you don't do these other ones, the last one is just critical. So all right, cool, you want to ignore the prior 4, that's okay. You absolutely have to do the last one. If nothing else, that's the one you got to hit. So number 1 is check out my new channel. All right, guys, I'm just kidding. Slow down. Don't blast me. I'm just kidding. It is the pinned comment down there. We talk about early retirement, financial freedom. It is the pinned comment down there, but that's not the real number 1. I just had to throw the plug in there and do something different. I don't know, guys. Come on. It's the end of the year here. So the real number 1 is to clean up your portfolio. Now, we all do it, guys. We all end up buying stocks because of a hype run. You know, AI was all the hype this year. So maybe you bought a lot of AI style stocks. Some of them have paid off great, you know, like your Palantirs and such. Others of them haven't done nearly as well as some of the other ones have. So you need to clean up your portfolio. You need to get the junk out of your portfolio. Of course, you can do some tax loss harvesting right here at the end of the year if you want to, but don't let that be the driving factor. Let the fact that maybe you own some junk and you need to clean up your portfolio be the reason to get rid of those stocks. I've had group members come in that have had more than 100 different stocks in their portfolio. It might as well have been an ETF at that stage, and it wasn't like balanced like an ETF or anything else. They were all over the map. And we were able to successfully get that person down to just some core positions there. And then, you know, basically the right strategy and the right makeup and the right stocks to kind of hit all their goals and kind of make sure that they have the right portfolio for themselves. But you need to do the same exact thing for yourself. Look at your portfolio, look at stocks that maybe you bought for the wrong reasons, you didn't do your due diligence on, something of that nature, and look to clean that stuff up. And if you need personal help cleaning up your portfolio, remember the holiday sale is live and it expires as soon as the holidays are over with, guys. The price goes up forever. So make sure you check out the pinned comment. If you want help with that, be able to take 5 courses for free, see all my buy and sell alerts, my watch list complete with price targets. You guys know the deal. You know exactly what's going on there. Just check out the pinned comment down there before the price goes up forever. So number 2 is change the level of risk in your portfolio. You have to ensure you have the right amount of appropriate risk for yourself in your portfolio. And guys, I can tell you right now, there are some of you guys, even after the disastrous 2022, where those crazy all-in, all penny stock, all high growth portfolios were complete disasters, some of you guys still have too much risk in your portfolio, even after that lesson. Basically, let's say, for example, you have 10 stocks, but 8 of them are completely speculative, and your 2 safe stocks are Tesla and Palantir. That is a very risky portfolio, and I'm sorry, I love Tesla, I love Palantir, I own both, I own a lot of both, but they are not, you know, basically safe stocks like a Walmart, like an Apple, like a Microsoft. Those are safe stocks. Tesla and Palantir, not so much. If you got 8 unprofitable companies and your anchors are Palantir and Tesla for your quote unquote safe stocks, you might want to assess the risk in your portfolio. Make sure you understand exactly what you own and exactly the sort of risk that you have. Number 3, change your outlook on money and put more into your portfolio. You can't grow wealth and build long-term actual true wealth without steadily putting money into the market month in and month out, year after year after year. Too many folks have kind of that lottery mentality of, I'm just going to take this 10,000, I'm going to put it in the market, and it's just going to turn into 10 million one day. And that is the wrong way to view investing. I know YouTube promotes it a lot, but it's complete garbage. I don't know a single person outside of the handful of folks who put all their money in a Tesla in 2012 and it paid off big later on that have built wealth in the stock market doing it that way. They have all done it by consistently putting money into the market and just holding those great stocks over time, cutting losers, of course, whenever you have losers there. But in general, it has come through consistently investing month in and month out, year after year after year. It has not come from the lottery mentality. So you've got to sit down, look at your budgets, figure out, hey, what can I shave? What can I get rid of? Can I take on extra hours at work? Whatever the case is, and even if you're just able to put just an extra $100 a month towards your investing, with the beauty of compounding and over the course of time, which are your 2 biggest assets there as a retail investor, it can make the difference between being able to retire and not being able to retire at all. So yeah, a lot of folks go, it's $100, Luke, who freaking cares? I can tell you right now, over the course of a 20-year period, it makes a massive difference in your portfolio, especially if you happen to put it into some great stocks that do turn into those home run style stocks over the long run. So 2 more to go, and the last one is the biggest and the most important one, but we absolutely don't want to skip number 4, which is up next. Number 4 is to change the mix of stocks to meet your goals. Look, guys, I can tell you this directly firsthand with firsthand experience. I have members that are young, they want to be multimillionaires, but then they're looking at stocks like Ford and Walmart instead of looking at growth stocks or any other stock out there. And then on the flip side, I have folks in my group that want income. They're older, they're retired, whatever the case is. And instead of owning REITs or dividend stocks, they own a bunch of high growth speculative style stocks. That happens when you don't have actual goals laid out, written down, and then ensuring that the stocks you are buying match those goals. If you need income, Tesla stock is not the right stock for you, unfortunately. If you want high growth, buying a stock like Walmart isn't really going to do it for you. You're not going to 100x your stock. You're not going to 100x Walmart stock. It's just not how it happens. You have to make sure that 1, you are actually setting goals, defined, written out goals, and then 2, every single stock you put in your portfolio is aligned with that bigger goal. If it's not aligned with that goal, what's the point in owning that stock? There are hundreds, if not 1,000, great stocks on the stock market. You don't have to own them all. You just need to own the great stocks that align with your goals. That's it. Doesn't matter that Luke has this or this other person has that or your friend has this or whatever. Doesn't matter. Your stocks have to align with your goals in the end in order for you to actually achieve your goals. And on to number 5, and it's the biggest change that you need to make, and that is to stop looking at your portfolio. Look, the easiest way I can explain this is with an example. Now, back in 2022, it was so easy to buy the deals in the stock market because I never, not once, did I ever look at my various accounts, my various portfolios that I have to see how much I was down or not, even though I may have been down 7 figures at one point in time. It didn't matter. All I knew is I had a bunch of cash coming in and there were steal deals everywhere and I wanted to buy them. I wanted Meta in the 80s. I wanted Amazon in the 80s. I wanted Google in the 80s. I wanted Tesla in the low 100s. I wanted all of those stocks, as many of them as I could buy, which I might not have bought them if I would have looked and seen how much I was down. I might not have gone on offense. I might have gone on defense instead, because that's what human nature does, right? When you see your portfolio down significantly or your group of portfolios down significantly, you get defensive. You want to protect that money instead of being aggressive and understanding what was going on the market, understanding how stupid Wall Street was being, and understanding there were so many deals out there that were going to make you so much money on the back end. It was silly not to pour money into it. You can't see that at the time if you're blinded by the negative numbers in your account. And the same exact thing happens whenever your account go positive as well. Then you get lazy, you get lackadaisical. You think, I got this. You think, I don't need to continue to investing. Look at my return this year. I got an 80% return this year, 60% return, 100% return, depending upon, a lot of you guys out there have that this year. And you're thinking, that same thing's going to happen next year. No, that's an abnormal year. It's awesome. Congratulations. I really love it. But you might very well change your strategy and change what you're doing if you see that sort of gain in your portfolio, as opposed to continuing to press, continuing to use the fundamentals that you need in order to move your portfolio forward into the future. I understand that this is a marathon. It is not a sprint. And yes, I was probably down significantly in 2022, but I also know I'm up massively in 2023. Again, I don't know how much, I hadn't looked, but the point being, I know I'm up massively in 2023 and I got to enjoy this giant run because of that. But nothing has changed. I have implemented the same exact fundamentals, the same exact plan, the same exact price targets and everything else needed, and the same strategy moving forward this year that has allowed me to take advantage of deals this year. Despite the monster run, there's been some deals this year and I've been able to take advantage of them every single time without having my judgment clouded with either a terrible feeling in 2022 or an incredible euphoric feeling in 2023, especially given the fact I put more money in the market than I ever have in my entire life back in 2022. Meaning the run up in 2023 was extremely exaggerated in my portfolio, but I'm not going to look, I'm not going to pay attention. I don't care. I'm not playing to win today. I'm playing to win into the future, far into the future. And if you want help with all that, remember the holiday sale ends soon. And when it's done, the price goes up forever, where you get 5 courses for free. You can use our stock analyzer tool for free. You can slide into my DMs, jump on our live Q&As, be a part of the best 6, 7, and 8 figure Discord out there. There's just so much, guys. There's so much about, I don't know, put 3, 4, 5 videos a week in there for you guys specifically. It doesn't get released here on YouTube. There's so much. Make sure you check out the pinned comment down there and take advantage before the price goes up forever. And click this video here if you want to see exactly what I'm buying in this market. And click here to see my exact plan for this market. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.